Good morning. Welcome back to the farm. I did get a comment in a in the first vlog. This is the second about can we get the drone up and have an overview of the way the farm's built and the fields that we own. And the answer is yes, we can. So let's do that now. All right, get the engine on. Just got to make my way to the farm. I say it's already 8 minutes past 6. I did have to get a couple of things sorted out and get me lunch packed. Even though I live so close, I still have a packed lunch. Here we go. I was going to say, our fields wasn't originally the way they look. Now we have made some massive alterations since owning this farm. But, you know, you'll have to let me know what you think. Let's just pull around here. Oh, see, a worker's already got a harvester out. Well, that's good. There we go. Okay, so we've got that out. Unless they're cleaning it. Dunno. Probably in the office. Probably someone's on the laptop. Well, that's all good though. The workers doing their jobs. Because we do have 2 fields that we do need to get harvested. And we do have a load of hay still out on the fields. We need to get those picked up. So we're going to have to get a tractor and the old bale thrower. And that beautiful old contraption we have over there. So we've got to get that done. But let's get the drone up and let's have a look at the setup of the farm, how it looks from the aerial view. You've seen it from the ground. We'll show you the fields. You'll see the alterations that throughout the time we've owned the farm, the alterations that we have made to our fields and the little dirt roads we've put in and the likes. So we don't really have field numbers as such, but you know, we do try and keep a log of what's what. So let's get the drone up in the air and we'll have a look. Okay, so the drone is now up in the air. Here we are. This is our farm. It looks absolutely beautiful. It did, like I said, we did build this farm. And the fields we owned, we made massive alterations to it. Over here we have our silo. As you can see, we have our units with our little office in. We've got our cows. If we go over here, it's a bit windy today, so you will have to excuse my drone flying. If it goes a bit janky, that will be why. But here is the layout of our farm. I can say our most recent purchase, they were second hand. We did have to dismantle them and bring them over. Here are these 2 big green units. They're the newest parts to this farm, believe it or not. Still, it is what it is. Let's fly the drone around. Alright, so behind the farm, let's have a look. Let's fly the drone over. As you can see, we have all these fields behind the farm. We did put all of these dirt roads in ourselves, but they look a bit dirty. Do need a bit of gravel or something throwing on them. These three fields at the top, they've recently been harvested, cultivated, and are now ready for possibly some soybean or some corn. I don't know, but as you can see, we do have some corn growing right now in these fields, which is fantastic. We've got our 2 old little units over here in case we need to throw anything in. We own these fields. Got a little unit over there with a light, because it really was dark. We only just put that light in, I think it was a couple of months ago we put that light in, because a couple of the workers were complaining about when they was putting things in there, so used the initiative, and I got that put in there. We own this field here as well. This is currently growing, which is nice. We'll get into what's growing in all of our fields once they start growing and the likes, but it is what it is. Right, our entranceway through here towards our home wasn't originally here. There was trees, and this field did come out to round about here, and there was like another part of the field, but we altered that because we thought the farm needed to be extended. So if we go through the trees in the dirt way we made, we own this field here. We own the grass here, obviously, because it's part of our home. All the grass at the back. If we swing the drone around, it is a bit windy. As you can see, alterations. I do want to apologise for the glare on the camera from the sun. It is pretty early. We have a lot of work that needs to get done. But, you know, you've asked me to get the drone up in the air and get you footage of our fields. And that's what I'm doing. Alright, let's just swing around. Oh, hit a tree. Oops. Right, so that is that field. Let's fly on over. Let's go. My drone's normally faster than this, but it is really, really windy. Right, so we own this field just here. That's got corn. Fly across, we own this field as well, which is fantastic. Let's go over. We do not own this field. We used to own this field, but then we did sell it, and we used to actually own this part here, but another farm brought that off us. We was just selling the land, so that's what we did. We swing the drone back around past the football fields or soccer fields, whichever you call them. Over here, we made an alteration. We did put in a part here. This was one big field. We split it into two. As you can see, we did make a dirt track going through it. We also own, if we fly around, we own this field just here. It's not a bad sized field. It is huge and it does need some work. We have recently just harvested out of this field, and all the crop that we got off this field we literally sold for a contract straight away. We didn't even get a chance to put it in our silo. It's nice to see that the workers have got that cultivated and ready to go, that's really, really fantastic. And so if we now fly the drone over here and past the trees, here we are. This was one big field, or was it two fields? I can't remember. It's been a while ago now. So if we go here, we have a dirt track that leads down this side, as you can see, and it does split off to all the individual fields, which is really nice. They are all growing, which is nice to see. We do have them all planted, which is fantastic. And we also, we did originally own this field here. We now don't own it. We did sell it, but when we did own it, we did have a dirt track put in down the side over here. We also did have permission. We did have like a little unit on here, but we sold that. And yeah, it was just all sorts of a pain, but still, it is what it is. So, originally we owned this field, we put in this dirt track, but now we don't, but we're still allowed to use dirt track. We get on really well with everyone here, we're all local. And if we go through these trees, we own these two grass fields. I can't remember if it was one or two grass fields. I can't remember. It's been a while now. I'm trying to jog my memory. We have a little dirt track through here, which goes all the way down the side. The wind's starting to get the old drone wobbling a bit. Well, there we go. Okay. Right, so now, as you can see, we've made some massive alterations to our fields. As you can see from that one there, it's pretty good. So let's fly down here, and we'll go around this way. So I do have a permit to fly this around, so we don't really need to worry about that. Right, so here we are over here. We own this grass field here. We have made massive alterations to all of this area. We do not own this canola field, unfortunately. That's why the farmers obviously put a fence around it. But we own these grass fields here. We changed it all. We've put in dirt roads. We've made it easier for ourselves with all these little dirt roads. And here is our other 2 fields. So we own these 3 fields, these 3 grass fields here. We own these 2 up here with all the hay that's ready to collect, because we do have a massive contract right now for square bales that is due to come up in a couple of days, so really need to get onto that pretty quick. So if we fly around, there we go, just trying to get good drone footage with the glare of the sun on the camera definitely isn't helping. Right, so over here, this is one of our fields. We made a bit of an alteration. There was an entryway here onto the main road, but as you know, loads of people just really don't like tractors pulling in and out of fields. So what we did is we built in a dirt track down the side, which if we swing round, we took out a couple of trees. There were a fair amount of trees here. We put in a nice little dirt road down the side. We do own this area with all the trees as well. We was debating whether to take them all out, but I just like the way they look, so it is what it is. We also own this field just here. They're both not massive, but it's arable land. We own it, and yeah, it looks all good. I'm really happy with the fields we own. Throughout the years, we have brought different pieces of land off other farmers and things like that. So if ever I'm doing this vlog and we're in a field that you've never seen, the chances are we've probably brought the field off a local farmer. Because there was a farm, if let's just do the entryway to our farm. Down on the main strip, if you drive, and down here, you have a little dirt road just here. You follow this dirt road all the way down. And we keep going all the way down. And it does eventually bring you to the entryway of our farm. So what do you think of the setup of the farm, how it is? There are big alterations throughout the years that I've made personally to all of the fields, splitting them up. Some parts were just absolutely dreadful and muddied out. But I do the best I can with what I have. There's me, and I do have a lot of hired workers. So every now and again you will see our equipment out in the field as we're walking around doing our vlogs. So yeah, there it is, the layout of our farm and the land we own, which is brilliant. So there we go. That is it. Right, so let's bring the drone in. I've got harvest to get on with. But that is going to be it for this quick vlog. In the next one, we are going to be out and about getting some jobs done. I'm not exactly sure what jobs are going to be done. At the end of the day, I take whatever comes. Whatever's ready, we get it done. Till then, I hope you enjoyed the view of the farm and all of our land. I'll see you in the next vlog.